Kia ora. Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Restoring Connections podcast. It's Matt, and I am with Keana again, which is super, super cool. One of my very favorite people in the whole world. And we are going to try to keep today's podcast brief. There's differing opinions about, well, see, I'm doing it right now. I'm going to go into a big explanation about why we keep it brief. No. Stop.
Don't need to.
Not needed. Okay. So, restoring connections, healing, strengthening important relationships, personal responsibility, proactive care, powerful communication, healthy boundaries. Mm-hmm. Do the foundations course if you want to know more.
Yep.
You'll love it.
You'll like it.
I think so. I think you'll like it. I hope you'll like it. Well, you might hate it, but
No,
I can almost guarantee that you'll find it helpful.
Yeah, it's true.
Most people do.
There you go.
Okay, so we want to talk about how to not go crazy when you're staying with your family, right? I think this is a pertinent conversation for you and I to have. So you've had these months. You're 19. Mm-hmm. You've moved out. You moved out when you were 17, right? And you've had these like brief seasons where you've come back, stayed with us at home for a few weeks. Now you're exploring options. You might actually be staying with us for a little while.
Yeah.
Your little sister is moving out pretty soon. Mm-hmm. And
Crazy.
So talk to us. First question, is it possible? Can you, as an adult, can you come back and stay with your family, stay with your mom and dad, and not either A, go completely nuts, or B, want your whole family to die? Is it possible?
Like those are the same thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Is it possible? Yes?
Yes. In my case, it's definitely possible. There you go.
Do you think anybody could do it?
Podcast over. No, just kidding. What?
Do you think anybody could do it?
Yeah, I think anybody could do it. I think for some people it might be harder than others.
Yeah.
Based on their relationship with their family. But I definitely think it's possible.
You have hope.
I have hope.
All right, so I want you to picture all the people out there that are like, man, I would love to be able to do that. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to do that. Like when I get sucked into old things that drive me nuts, and my dad does that thing and he looks at me in that way and I'm like, you know, or my mom starts doing that thing, right? Mm-hmm. So talk, I want you to give those people hope. Those people who are listening who are like, I don't think it's possible. What have you learned that you have found helpful? Right? Go.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go. Well, I think for me personally, I've learned that there really is a balance with like, okay, my personal me time and what I want to do, what I desire, I suppose, and then balancing that with connecting with you guys. Okay. And that is really hard to do when you live with them, but I think it's so incredibly important because just like you're saying, like you get sucked into all those old annoying things, or for me, like sometimes I'll get sucked into that mindset I have to do these jobs, or I have to help in this way, I have to help in this way, otherwise I don't know, otherwise I'm not doing enough or something like that. Yeah. But
Yes. Otherwise because that's important. Yeah. Otherwise what?
Otherwise
you get punished. Yeah. You're out of favor.
Yeah. I'm rejected.
Yes.
I guess, something like that.
And that might not be the same for everybody. Yeah. But diving into what is that? Yeah. You know, if I don't, I got to do the thing. Exactly. I got to do the dance. And if I don't, then when
there's that discomfort, like what's underlying?
Yes, exactly. I feel controlled. I feel rejected.
Yeah. And there's always something. Yeah. There's usually something. Yeah. But yeah. So I think like getting to the bottom of that is really good because you can see like when it's kind of starting to nag at you in those moments, and you can like detect it, and then you can be like, that's that happening again.
Doing that thing.
That
he's doing that thing, and it's making me feeling that thing. Yeah.
Exactly, but when you're aware of it, I think that brings so much power to having the ability to change it, or having the ability to ignore it, or not ignore it maybe, but like
break the cycle.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it takes two people to create that cycle. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of power in just having that knowledge, being more aware.
Okay, so I pulled out two things from that so far. Number one, you said being aware of me time.
Yeah.
Or like, so you have to be able to. I know this is really, really profound and crazy, but it's like you have. It's not. It's incredibly simple, but it's really hard.
Yeah.
To retain that sense of personal identity.
Exactly.
And distinction.
Exactly.
You know,
it's so important.
And it's so easy to get sucked back into child mode.
Yeah.
You know, like I've had these experiences where I'm with Grandpa.
Yeah.
We're driving down the road.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've just realized I'm driving my car, but because Grandpa's in the car, I just expect he knows where we're going. Like if we're on a road trip or something like that, and I was just like, all of a sudden Grandpa will be like, where are we? And I'm like, he's like, why would I know where we're going? This is where you live. We're in your city driving your car. And I'm just like, yeah, but my dad is in the car. So I just like go back into like, you know, I haven't done that in a while, but in my 30s, it was pretty easy to do that. And I bet I could still do that in my 40s too. Right. Okay. So retaining a sense of your personal, your autonomy.
Yeah.
Would you say if there is no opportunity to do that, like if the expectation is that all sense of personal autonomy is gone, right? Like if you're in this house, you have I, as the dad or as the mom, I'm going to tell you what you are doing with your time. It's not workable, right? Like
no.
That would be that's a deal breaker, right? Like you can't you can't work with that.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe
for a day or two.
Yeah, maybe it depends on the situation. Like something is calling for that. Like maybe if your sister is having a wedding and you're sitting there and your whole family is working super hard to make this happen, and you are like, yeah, but I want to paint in the garden, you know, the garden pots or something. I want to do my own thing. Your family's kind of like, we're all here. This is important to all of us. Why is it? You know, maybe you could have a conversation about that. Right. Like why are you so not on board?
Or maybe if the conversation's impossible, you know what you're signing up for. Right?
Exactly.
It's like, okay, my mom is going to absolutely micromanage and control, or my dad or whatever, or my sister is going to micromanage and control every single second of my life. But I'm signing up for it. Yeah. I don't have to do this. Yeah. But in order to be I'm choosing to, and I'm going to do it for X number of days. Yeah. Right? Because an arrangement like that has to have a bookend on it. Yeah. Surely. Yeah. That can't work indefinitely. Yeah. But okay, so that. Yeah. And then
I actually think that's a really good point on its own, like being aware of what you're choosing to do, because I think with family, like relationship is so deeply intertwined, it can be easy to switch on the thinking of like they're making me do this, or they're making they do this so it makes me feel this way and I do this reaction because of that. Yeah. Everything feels really deeply intertwined. And so like being like having that sense just in general of like, okay, what am when I react this way, I'm choosing to react this way. Or like when I help or when I serve, I choose to serve because I love my family, not just because I feel like I have to, or like I got that look from dad. Yep. So I feel like, oh gosh,
this is hypothetical, right? This is completely hypothetical.
Most of it. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
No, it's not hypothetical at all, I'm sure.
Well, it's what I've learned. I've learned. But
okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're going into it with your eyes open. Yeah. You know, you're not. Yeah. The whole thing of I have to, right? Like, you know, like, oh, it's my sister's wedding, and you know, and so I had to. Yeah. I have to stay with my parents. Do you?
No.
Like, actually, what if you stay with a friend? But my mom will be so offended. Yeah. Okay. Maybe you offend your mom. Yeah. You know, or maybe you don't. But the point is, if you do it with the awareness that you have choice. Totally. You don't have to be there in the first place. Yeah. And that in itself, it's like that is the difference between being a child and being an adult.
Exactly.
is the power to choose. So by doing it because you have to, you're straight back into it's like, okay, buckle up, you're a 4-year-old again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right? Or an 11-year-old or whatever. But I don't have to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when you're sitting there on the couch and your dad's doing that thing again, you just gently remind yourself, I don't have to be here right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's true. Maybe talk about it so that it's not just awkward after that.
Well, that's ideal.
Yeah.
That's ideal. Not all parents are up for a conversation like that. A lot of parents out there will go to great lengths to avoid. It's like, Dad, can we talk about this? Yeah. After, I need to, Dad, Mom, can we please talk about this? Oh,
that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then you need to be really strong in your boundaries, I suppose, like what you have grace for, what you don't.
Totally.
Yeah.
Any other practical thoughts, just as we bring this one to a close, because we're keeping it brief?
We are keeping it brief.
Well, you're keeping it brief. I'm not keeping it brief. So, okay, anything else as we bring this to a close? Let's get as practical as we possibly can here.
Yeah.
Tips, tricks for navigating this territory.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, well, I think a couple things for me that I've learned is I think it is really important to just in general have like a heart of servitude. Just like that's kind of
sure.
When,
it helps.
It does help.
As a dad, I'll tell you right now, it helps. It greases the engine.
Yeah.
Greases the chain. Greases the whatever.
I don't know. Yeah, I think that's not always straightforward because sometimes you don't feel like you're there. But I think just being in general, like as just an older person, like living in the house again, just kind of like having that heart of servitude is important because it also like gives a lot of purpose for you being there. Like you're participating, you're giving, and but I think so I think that's been an important thing that I've taken
powerful.
away.
It's powerful. You're absolutely right. I totally agree. It decreases anxiety. It greases the wheel. There we go. That's what I was looking for. It certainly it helps big time.
Yeah.
Because it's an active expression of care.
Yeah.
If your parents are running a household.
Yeah.
There are stresses involved in that, and if you're alleviating that stress by helping out.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, and I also think like just being straight up with your parents or your family when things have happened that hurt you, like just bringing that up quickly and talking about it. I know like not.
You mean like in real time, or do you mean like back when I was 10?
No, now. Definitely in real time.
As things happen, being honest.
Like being honest about things that hurt me when I was 10?
Well, I'm asking you, is that what you're referring to? Or you're referring to like, when you asked me that question this morning?
I mean, you could talk about that stuff. It would need like a really safe setting. Yeah, right. I'm sure that would bring beauty as well,
sure.
I guess.
But you're more referring to the day-to-day.
Yeah, the little things. Because those things build up. Those things build up. And especially with family, it's gonna happen. It's always gonna happen. And I think the quicker you get into the rhythm and the quicker you get comfortable with talking about those things quickly, then the more it's just a habit for life because you'll need that for your entire life.
You arrived on a Thursday. How many days was it until we had that little interaction where you asked me why I asked you that question? I'm thinking that was only only
a few days.
Maybe
after.
3 days?
Yeah.
You crushed it, man. We're like 3 days into you being here, and you're like, Dad.
Dad.
About that question you just asked me.
I'd also just finished FCM, which is like counseling.
Yeah, totally.
So I was kind of in that mindset.
Yeah. But that you set a pattern.
Yeah.
You made it really clear, from the outset, hey, this is how I'm going to conduct myself in this relationship. If you don't want me around, like, show me the door. Yeah. But this is how I'm going to conduct myself. Yeah. When you do, I care about this relationship, and I want this to flow well. So when you do something that is a little uncomfortable for me, I'm going to initiate a conversation about it. And the sooner everybody gets comfortable with that, the better. Yeah. Would you say that would you say that the longer you imagine yourself staying in the arrangement, like staying at home, the more important that is? Like if you're only going to be there for 3 days, it might not be that big of a deal, but...
Well, actually, I don't know.
Okay.
I think it depends if, like, what if something happens and then that those hurt feelings stick
around.
And then you come back and you're like, oh,
okay.
that thing that happened
okay.
comes
Always
back to
important.
mind.
You've heard it here. Keana says.
I don't know. I mean, if it's a really minor thing.
Put on your big person pants. Pull up.
Big person.
Pull up your... and do
big
it.
Boy,
do
big
it.
Boy pants.
Yeah,
well, I don't know. If it's just like a really little thing that like you're like, oh yeah, mom always does that, and I know her so well. I know it's not in her heart to hurt me with that or to frustrate me.
Yeah.
I think that comes as well with getting to, because you know your family so well. Sometimes like things annoy me, but I'm like, that's okay. That's just it's just how you work.
And why is that? Why, like, who can explain that? It's like we have some chart of like what's a big deal and what isn't.
Yeah,
Every relationship is unique.
Yeah.
It's like, and you can, and it's amazing. You guys, we've got 4 kids. Some of you, there's certain things, you know what I mean, that for you is like whatever, but for Levi is like, if you want a relationship with me, Dad, you will never do that again. Yeah. You know, and so we're all so different. You have to dial into your own unique.
Yeah, you just got to be open. You got to be open to it. You got to be open to observing those things, I suppose. When you're not looking for when you're closed-minded to it, I suppose, and just like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. I think that's when things happen and you're not noticing it, and so you got to be aware. Got to be.
And let's call it what it is. I mean, if you are sitting on a mountain of unresolved pain, buckle up. Yeah. Because
won't be fun.
It's not going to be fun.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like you're talking about weeding the garden. Yeah. That's presuming that the garden is currently kind of free of weeds. Yeah. If you've already got oak trees blowing the garden to pieces with its roots, it's like you might want to think about getting some serious heavy lifting counseling done. Definitely. Support.
And that is not uncommon.
Ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
That is not at all. Like,
totally.
Most people,
we need that.
People need that. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Wow. Leave it at that?
Yeah.
All right. I hope you guys found that helpful. I think that was pretty awesome. It's good advice. I can personally attest to Keana crushing it in this area. Lots of love, friends. See ya.
We hope you found the conversation and stories on today's podcast helpful and insightful. If you want to go deeper, Restoring Connections offers online courses that cover key topics like personal responsibility, proactive care, powerful communication, and healthy boundaries. Go to www.restoringconnections.nz for more information. This podcast is funded by generous supporters from all over the world. Please consider supporting by going to the Restoring Connections website and hitting the Contribute button. By partnering with us, you're helping to provide mentoring, workshops and training to others who are also restoring their connections.